Harvey?
Gilda? Do you love me?
Of course I do. What happened?
I knew it. You're a dirty liar.
Back then, I was careless, selfish, pathetic, and very angry. I only cared about my thoughts, my business, my wealth, and myself. But I'm over that life. I was willing to face my prison sentence, and from there, I had learned my lesson. I realized that living in a life of crime endangers the lives of many people, and it made Gotham City's justice system even worse. Prison gave me an opportunity to look back at why I decided to do such a bad thing. So you may ask yourself, why is a criminal running for Gotham City's mayor? Well, my friend, I want everyone to believe that the past is just the past. I want everyone to believe that people change and move on, that people change their perspectives, and that people can despise the worst versions of themselves. If you're to be unsatisfied with your
Alfred, I hope you're getting these.
They're all being sent to the computer now, sir.
I'll see if I can get anything else on this laptop.
I don't know if I can encourage that, Master Bruce. Who knows when Mr. Cobblepot's speech will finish, especially that you're taking from his phone.
Don't worry. I can just tell him that I got thirsty on the way back. There should be water here somewhere. Besides, I really am thirsty.
As you wish, sir.
Perhaps I've said enough for today. The floor is now open for questions.
Excuse me, Mr. Cobblepot. Alexander Knox, Gotham Gazette. The public also wishes to know, how can you assure us that you played absolutely no part in the Iceberg Lounge incident, especially with the fact that this is yet another one of a few recent other attacks by the Penguins lately, a group you once led?
Well, let me reassure you that the GCPD got to me first before you, sharing the same suspicion the day after that attack in my place. They questioned me, of course, and then they did a polygraph test on me. And I'd be glad to tell you all that everything was clear, that I had nothing to do with anything against Harvey Dent.
No offense, Mr. Cobblepot, but are you sure that's all you have to say on the matter?
I don't understand.
Based on public surveys, they still believe that the Gotham City Police is an untrusting lot, even in these days. In fact, it's been like this for a long time.
Don't tell me you're assuming that I paid them to let me go. Are you?
I'm just asking, like everyone else.
Pondering, Master Dick? I guess you can call it that. What seems to be the problem?
The problem? The problem is that I almost got killed and Bruce blames me for it.
Master Wayne tends to have his own issues, though it seems that sometimes those issues affect other people. Which is exactly why, whether he knows it or not, deep down, he needs you.
Yeah, right. I thought so too until we said those things to each other earlier.
You have to understand, Master Dick. It's more than what you perceive.
Why? Plus, didn't you say back then that having Batman alone is enough already?
That was until Master Bruce decided to take you in for his crusade. He couldn't let a rampaging kid like you back then roam around Gotham. But as the months went by with you on the suit, that's what convinced me even more. Why? It was when I realized, even with his perfect image, he still has his mistakes. Being the Caped Crusader is a difficult task for Master Bruce, yet he still went on with it against all odds. Now when he took that Robin symbol more and more, he became a voice of reason in this crusade of his that he'll most likely never give up on. He may be a good detective, but every time he may seem to look at one way, you come in and tend to look at the other, more plausible way.
And yet now he decides not to listen to me.
Master Bruce is in mourning for what may soon be the loss of his dear friend. Give it time. Give him another chance.
Like I said, Alfred, I would have handled myself right away against the Penguin. Then Bruce could have saved Harvey from there.
Then it seems you still have a lot to know about Master Bruce.
What do you mean?
After all he's been through, he will never risk losing someone dear to him to a gunshot.
You always find the way to sound right, don't you?
The Red Hoods are gone now, Oswald. This is a great opportunity for us to return. No gang can bother us in Gotham anymore.
I'm sorry, I can't do our dirty stuff anymore. Because of my time spent in prison, I'm not the Oswald you know anymore.
You're crazy, Oswald. You started this whole thing.
Yes, and I regret it.
Maybe it seems Oswald became a reasonable man after all.
Bruce, the news said that Dent's house was broken into.
What?
That's what I was thinking. So, should Batman and Robin go check it out?
I think I sounded pretty suspicious of him leaving us clueless. If he really had nothing to do, especially with the fact that our police forces needs actual improvement.
It was a pretty bold move for Mr. Cobblepot to at least try and face the, criticism he's been getting. Not even our mayor right now can do that. And Mr. Cobblepot still has my vote.
It's also shown in a recent online survey that despite a slight decrease in the weekly polls, Oswald is still ahead of the incumbent Mayor Lindsay, who despite running for re-election, is still making almost barely any noise, still preferring to continue his campaign online instead. Mayor Lindsay's campaign team brought this up, saying that they believe he will do well without making any flack, and quote-unquote, let the other side run out of things to say.
That doesn't mean you'll be stopping now, are you?
Of course not. Linseed's too comfortable already.
But knowing Gotham, it's no surprise that people will wonder about you.
Sure, I don't blame them, but can't they learn to live with some things for at least a while?
I would. I believe you.
Why do you think so?
It's not really what you'd call a classic penguin crime if your men don't use umbrellas.
How are we going to find out what happened here?
That's what the commissioner's for.
About time you two arrived.
Gordon, what happened?
Gilda's dead. Shot about 5 times in the chest. I don't know how Dent's gonna deal with this.
No signs of breaking and entering. Maybe they used the window?
Think, Robin. Ignatius captured Harvey, and now suddenly his wife's dead soon after.
So they could have stolen the house key.
Not could have, Robin. They did. Ignatius did this all to clear up loose ends, and he did this just because he didn't want anyone to come even close to finding out where he captured Dent.
That's cold.
The body bag's out of symmetry.
What does that mean?
Chunks of the victim's body were detached as they were shot.
My God.
The GCPD counted 5 shots in the chest. There's 3 bullet holes in the walls.
So the shooter missed 3 times?
That's not the important part. The shooter shot 8 times. But if there were 5 shots in the chest, the victim was likely dead beforehand. The only reason someone would keep shooting is if it was personal.
I guess it isn't Ogilvy then?
Don't assume that yet. It's all very odd how Ignatius kidnaps Harvey, and then she's suddenly dead after he was hospitalized.
He could have been executing him while taking his precious time to brutalize him in order to have no one to be able to gain evidence on him.
God, what have I done? You did what you had to do. Show the bitch who she was messing with. No, stop. I'm not like you. Oh, really? Stop it. You and I both know the truth. No, leave me alone. Get out of my head! You can't resist me. I'm your impulsive urge. I'm on the right side of the coin. What the hell is going on? What's going on? We're making Harvey Dent reborn, the king of Gotham.
Chief O'Hara. What? You're telling me you found Harvey Dent? Where?
I don't see anyone. You lost him, didn't you?
Sorry, boss. The money looked too good.
No wonder Gordon had his suspicions on you.
Hello? Boss Penguin? I just got a call from someone claiming that they took a victim for us. Who is it? Clancy O'Hara. We were supposed to target him too. Where did they take him? This can't be a free giveaway. You can trust me. Who are you?
Me? I'm the Boogeyman.
What do you want with me?
I want to offer my services to you.
So it turns out that Batman was able to find out we made an agreement in Ace Chemicals.
What are you gonna do about it?
Well, I figured we still continue our thing without having to bribe anymore. For now, I have all of you now to cover my tracks from now on. But don't worry, I can still pay you for covering up my tracks. What do you say?
Well, whatever you say, right, boys?
Good. I must warn you, however, that you won't be able to go against whatever I say.
Why is that?
You see that masked guy over there? Whether you know it or not, he'll always be there to shoot you if you don't do whatever I say.
Is everything alright?
I'm scared, Bruce. First my wife is in the hospital, Harvey isn't well, and now his wife died.
I understand.
I always saw my boy as
Stubborn, brave, maybe a little bit too smart for your parental wits?
I don't understand, Harv. You have me already. What's the point of having another face? Look, if that's gonna be how you deal with your things, might as well get with it too. But for the better reasons. Like killing Chief O'Hara, huh? I like your guts, Harv. But what's he gotta do with your little crusade? I'll do whatever it takes to give that bastard Penguin the surprise attack he deserves. But you don't understand. The Penguin released our true nature. We should be thanking him, not killing him. And it's perfect. What do you mean? You already said it yourself, you two-faced freak. So while you're out there kissing his toes, I'll be out there doing my own thing. We're gonna have to figure that part out. Oh, don't worry about that. I hate to say it, but the answer has been with us all along.
Cadets have no business being here.
I was just grabbing something for one of the detectives.
What file is that?
God damn it, you're really gonna make me shut you up, huh?
If I see you in here again, it's back to your training academy with a personal assistant. I caught one of the officers trying to wipe out info on the Penguins.
Damn it. And City Hall assures people the GCPD isn't corrupt.
A bunch of lying politics.
Yeah. Gotham's only getting worse.
I have an idea. If we could figure out where these officers are meeting, then we could track down Ogilvy easier.
Then I
I think I know some guys who we can get along with, too. Crispus Allen, Jason Bard. If they're up to it, they can keep tabs on the others. Now, when you punched him, it seemed personal to you. Was it, Detective?
My dad used to be a cop. He wasn't always there for me and my mom. He became a rich man with his job, and my mom never asked why. She seemed scared to ask.
I'm sorry for asking. You don't have to continue this if you want.
No, it's fine. I've been wanting to get this off my chest. Anyway, in summary, my dad was just another officer who took a bad deal and ended up getting killed for it.
So you're not just angry at these officers. You're actually caring for them.
I don't want to see these guys end up like my dad because they fell in the pot of greed. You should try doing the same, Commissioner.
Commissioner? I just stumbled upon a letter to your bat friend.
You're right on time. Someone gave you a love letter. Got a clue who wrote it?
What is it?
Looks like you made yourself a new enemy.
What are you talking about?
You should have saved Dent while I could have saved myself.
So you're assuming Dent is coming for us?
Of course.
Then explain yourself.
Remember when you took me in? I went on a path of revenge? The way I took down Tony Zuko and how I almost took you down? Think about it. Harvey got taken twice. His face got screwed up, and then his wife got killed. What if with all those guesses, Dent is on a path of revenge as well?
I don't believe you.
Why not?
Harvey's a good man and a good friend. He wouldn't do something like this.
Put the feelings aside, Bruce, or else Harvey will get you killed.
Is everything alright here, sirs?
No, Alfred. Bruce is too stupid enough to believe that his best friend might turn against him. Heck, not even try to look over it.
You seem to be tired, Master Dick. Why don't you get some rest already? I'll take care of this.
Fine.
It's not that I'm doubting Dick's theory, Alfred.
Then why didn't you bother to support his assumptions, Master Bruce?
The thought of someone closest to you stabbing you in the back, especially Dent, it sounds unbelievable, and I admit, even frightening to think of.
I understand, sir, but I fear that we need to face the darker side of your old friend. He's no longer himself, and with Master Dick, he needs your help, not your resentment.
Bruce! Thank God. I got a death threat with a silver coin inside. Could you help me? The Penguin cult is seriously not a gang to mess with, unless you know a guy with money.
It's not the Penguins.
What? Who else would send me a letter like this?
Think of someone who lost the potential to save Gotham for good because his face got burned off. Someone whose wife died less than 2 weeks ago. His friends who look at him while trying not to gag.
Oh God, no. Harvey couldn't...
But he did. No enemy is more dangerous than one with nothing to lose.
What am I going to do?
Get yourself to safety. This will be over soon.
Jim, it's me, Crispus. The Penguins took me. They knocked me out earlier. I just woke up.
Robin, how long you taking to catch up to me? A cop's about to get murdered.
I'm actually in some kind of situation here.
What is it?
Batman, I'm being chased by cops right now. I didn't even do anything wrong.
It's a distraction, Robin. Head to the location while I deal with these cops. I'll give you the coordinates.
Got it.
Oh no. Hands where I can see 'em, freak.
Why are you doing this?
I said hands where I can see 'em.
Is it money? Are you so greedy to make the stupidest decision by aiming a gun at me?
Look, we're not asking again, Batman.
What do you do with the bribe? Spend it on women and whiskey? Why do you decide to be a cop when you put innocent lives on second priority? See, I know what you are. You are scared as that gun shivers in your sweaty palms. The twinkle of your heartbeat is what I'm going to enjoy when we get in closer quarters.
Is that a threat, Batman?
No. It's a promise that you'll get what's coming.
We're law enforcement. You can't hurt us.
Isn't it clear by now? I am the law. I am the authority. And this is my city. Didn't know how easy that was to forget. Why don't I let you both remember?
Where are the others?
They left as soon as they got the job done on this cop.
What about the Penguin?
I heard he's celebrating.
For what? We're not even done yet.
You don't know, boss. After many years away, the gang's finally back.
Really? And he decides to celebrate now?
Probably because he's been so busy getting us back together, plus that bat freak.
Then he deserves it. And perfect for me to do what I'm about to do.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't want to know. You know what to do.
I don't understand.
What now, boss?
Shoot to kill. Make sure no one gets out.
You got it.
And make sure the Penguin knows nothing about what I did.
Everything's blank over here. No thugs to catch. See anything yet?
No.
This is pointless. They're never gonna strike tonight, and you know that.
It's worth a try.
What's your backup plan if they don't attack?
Cobblepot.
What are you gonna do with him?
He can associate with us. Give us info that we don't have yet.
You mean we're teaming up with the past crime lord?
It's not teaming up, Robin. It's only temporary.
This is too risky, Bruce. Even for you.
What's even more risky is letting that cult roam free.
You're the one who said a criminal is always a criminal. So if we partner up with Cobblepot, we're also criminals. We might as well be killers like him.
Watch your mouth, Dick.
Freak.
Commissioner, I think I found the Penguins again.
They're in the Mulberry Club near the plaza. You might need to head out here already. ASAP.
What was it?
A sighting of the Penguins. Let's go.
Hands up, Penguin.
That's cute.
Run.
Did they ever say ass kicking could come in red and yellow?
Man, you really are crazy.
Looks like that's the end of the Penguin. Kinda disappointing if you ask me.
He's not going anywhere anytime soon.
You can say that again.
Robin. I just want to say...
Let me guess. I did something wrong again, didn't I?
No, it's not like that. Not right now. I just wanted to tell you, since I don't tell you enough, that I'm glad you've been here for... Don't tell me they got him.
You know, those penguins? They weren't impressive for me anyway. But don't worry, your little nemesis is still gonna be left behind and thrown in jail. I'd figure to use him as a distraction to make this happen. You two have been in the way for him, but this is actually quite easy.
Jesus, Harvey! Did you forget how to knock?
Didn't need to.
Okay, what's going on this time?
What I want has something to do with the penguin.
Ogilvy?
Of course.
I've already made up my mind that I want absolutely nothing to do with him ever since he brought back that old gang.
Even if you become mayor, you'll still have to deal with those pesky penguins. Which is why I'm giving you a chance.
What do you mean?
Kill that penguin with me. Help me end my suffering. And in turn, end your future suffering before it happens. And once we kill him, you don't have to run away from your past anymore.
The only way I'll be able to run away from my past is if I get invited to play a part in giving that man a lifetime in prison, where he rightfully belongs, not in death, because that would be a big spit at justice. You know, sounds pretty hypocritical from a district attorney beloved by Gotham. What happened, Harvey?
I decide what's fair now, Oswald, not those people inside the law who keep maniacs like the Joker and Edward Nigma alive in Arkham. Now, what do you say?